hello to the millions of people who are going to be watching this video. My name is Bradley Gladbatter, and I have been a really big fan of The Walking Dead and some other really good shows that have been out there. And I just wanted to make sure that people knew exactly, because so many of you have probably been wondering without realizing it, I wonder what Bradley thinks. And so I wanted to go ahead and just start making my episodes on the interwebs. I have been recording myself for quite a while watching stuff, and I just thought you were just supposed to play it back and watch it yourself. And it turns out that you can put this up on the interwebs and everyone is just gonna watch it. So as long as you like the way that I react to, and this is gonna be the first episode in the latest season, I believe this is season number 18 or 19 of The Walking Dead, just be sure to hit subscribe. And the reason it's so important is because I'm trying to get to 900,000 subscribers, because I mean, I'll be immensely disappointed if I'm only at 850,000, but that's just kind of the way it goes. So without further ado, and that's a French word, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so I've already hit the play button and this episode is getting ready to start, and it's called There Won't Be a Day That You Remember. Yes. And so I don't really know what that means. It sounds very humanist to something. I guess we'll find out along the way, but just so you guys understand, there's this guy Rick, and he's like this, he's kind of powerful, like a warlock, but he's not, there's no magic except the magic of the people coming back to live. And once they come back to life, they just want to start eating everybody up. And it's kind of like how a grandparent wants to give you tons of cuddles and kisses, except this time, well, you know, they're eating your flesh. So let's just get into it, and here we go.
I'm gonna kill you.
I don't know if that's the best way to start a conversation, but
Simon, what do you have? A knife? You got a hatchet. A hatchet? And an axe.
okay, this is kind of a plot hole, because there's a world of difference between a hatchet and an axe. So now I need to see exactly what it is that he's got, so I
A whole lot of work.
can analyze this.
You have one? Give me his axe.
Let's see if this is really an axe. Holy crap, that is not an axe, that is a hatchet. The guy had it right. I think his name was Simon. He had it correct. That is a hatchet. A hatchet, for those of you who don't know, this is really important. And he just put the hatchet, I'm going to call it a hatchet because that's just what it is. This is actually, now I'm thinking that this guy Negan is really just kind of just an idiot. They got into a camper, and now they're showing, okay, that could be tomato soup. I don't know. Wow, he just put that hatchet right into the table. I mean,
Let's go for a ride.
people eat there. I don't know. Okay, Rick is now in the mist, and he's fighting what they call the walkers, and he's pushing them to the side. He is really strong. You can just tell he works out. And he's seeing all of his friends, but they're in black and white. So I don't know. This could be something along the lines, maybe Rick's colorblind. I don't this would be a pretty big swing in the plot if that turns out to be true. Okay, this is confusing because now it's showing a scene from the episode from last year, the final episode, and he's playing Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, which I never win at that game. Well, my mother tells me to do a ton of things, and she's not here right now, so I am not going to clean my room. Well, apparently, it's going to be Maggie. Nope, it's that guy. No, it's her. No, wait a minute. Holy crap. Who's he paying?
What he moves, do what he says, and then cut the boy's other eye out, feed it to his father, and then we'll start.
Well, he didn't get his first eye cut out. It was shot out.
You can cry.
This guy Negan doesn't really know what he's talking about.
Hell, you're all gonna be doing that. Oh, look at that! Turning it like a champ!
He just hit him on the head. I wonder if that guy, I call him Big Red.
He said, suck my nuts.
And the Spanish girl's crying. And now Sasha's crying. I'm not 100% sure why they're crying. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, now I understand. They're... Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Was that Abraham?
Oh my goodness! Look at this!
Abraham's head wasn't there anymore. I'm not 100%. Did one of the walkers come out of the woods?
Girl! Be red. He just took 1 or 6 or 7 for the team!
This kind of brings me back to the whole hatchet thing. If you think about it, a hatchet is designed specifically so that you're able to move up into a tree. So if you're like a lumberjack, you're going to be able to get up and down into a tree and still have an axe. And okay, well, apparently Daryl's upset and he just hit him. I know that's exactly what happened because my brother and sister-in-law, I've seen her do that to him a million times. Oh, he's bringing Daryl his crossbow.
You want me to do it? Right here.
He's not handing it to him, though.
But I'm a man of my word. First impressions are important.
I like the guy with the mullet.
To know me. So, back to it.
The other thing about the hatchet is just the fact that it's so small and snug that you can just kind of take it wherever it is that you need to go. You may not always need, I mean, you may need something that's bigger than a knife. Hey, his eyeball's outside. What did I miss? Are walkers sneaking into this camp? I don't...
Buddy, he's still there.
Oh, he hit him with a bat.
I just don't know. It seems like you're trying to speak. But you just took a hell of a hit. I just popped your skull so hard, your eyeball just popped out.
Oh, wow, he does. His eyeball is outside. I don't know why Glenn would allow that. I'm not sure what Glenn just said. You would think that as a professional actor that he would actually speak his lines a little bit easier, better.
Oh, hell. I truly am.
Well, you know, to his credit, Negan apparently,
No exceptions.
well, he apologized for it. Okay, well, Glenn is down. Now I'm seeing exactly what's occurring. This guy is hitting Glenn. And it sounds like he's chopping down a tree right now. It's possible that he actually has the hatchet. Oh no, he's not chopping down a tree. He's next to a tree, but he's not chopping it down. He's hitting somebody. I'm not 100% who that is. Oh, well, that was the shirt that Glenn was wearing.
She is a vampire bat.
Wait a second, he just said vampires? I swear to goodness, if they bring in vampires into this show, it would be amazing. I think that was the spoiler that they just were alluding to all summer. How great would this show be if, first of all, if you included Pokemon into the show somehow. Hey, there's the hatchet. See? Good night. I don't understand why in the world. Okay, well, he's bringing Carl over. Uh-oh, he's taking off his belt.
Via what?
You lefty. Good.
Alright, well, Carl's getting kind of lucky here because the guy took off his belt, but he is not about to whip him. Instead, he's putting it on his arm.
Supposed to.
Yeah.
That Simon guy, that is a great head of hair.
He's gonna be as cold as a warlock's ball sack. It's like he was hanging balls.
See, he just mentioned warlocks, so this is going to be the most amazing season yet of this show, is if they now have vampires, they have warlocks.
Cut right there on that line. Now I know this is a screwed up thing to ask, but it's gonna have to be like a salami slice. Nothing messy, clean, 45 degrees.
Oh golly, he just said salami and now I'm super hungry. Oh, for crying out loud, the hatchet.
Making a decision?
This is what he wants him to do. It's a hatchet.
You really want to see all these people die?
You know, I'm getting kind of pissed off.
You will see.
Oh, okay, there's the hatchet. Actually, he said grab the axe, so if he was smart, he'd take the hatchet and he would throw it away and say, the joke's on you, because obviously I can't cut off his arm. Because I don't have an axe, I've got a hatchet. Okay guys, so that was the first episode of the new season of The Walking Dead. I'm looking really forward to every episode that's coming. I'm not 100% sure where exactly Carol was. She was running around with some people in the last episode, and that was a while ago. I think that was like 3 years ago that I can remember. And and they were some knights, and so that's where I think that this show is actually going. They're bringing in knights. Apparently, in this episode, they've introduced vampire bats and they've introduced warlocks. So, for me personally, I think this is going to be an amazing run. So, I'm really looking forward to it. I hope you like the way that I reacted to this. And it was a bit shocking that Negan has no idea at all what a hatchet is. He's completely clueless. So,